News Now is your coronavirus headquarters. Say goodbye to tacos, churros, cheese curds, and Italian sausage sandwiches in Riverfront Park this summer. Big Out in the Park is canceled. Organizers postponed the 41st event for the second time because of COVID-19. More people are testing positive for the virus in our community, and organizers tell us they don't feel it's safe enough to keep it going.
But just days ago, they talked with us about how the event was still happening. Organizers spoke with 4 News Now's Eleni Dow and tells us what's changed between then and now.
2 weeks from tomorrow, this park would have been full of vendors and musicians. Organizers, musicians, and vendors tell me they're sad it is not happening again, but they understand there's a greater public health risk. It's an event many look forward to, people wanting to get a taste of everything, and vendors like John Kennedy who rely on Pig Out in the Park for money. He's been operating at the event since the late 90s.
As a vendor, we depend on Pig Out and events like Pig Out to make our living throughout the year. And it is a pretty devastating blow.
With 3 funnel cake and lemonade booths at Pig Out in the Park, Kennedy says they can make up to $60,000. That's not happening this year.
It's a shame. It really is. I'm truly sorry to the community. If I could have done anything other, I would have. But it became obvious.
Organizer Bill Burke tells me he decided to make the change seeing more people test positive for the virus. Over the weekend, he saw more than 200 people test positive from the Watershed Festival at the Gorge. It ended up being about 0.8% of people getting COVID of more than 20,000 attending. But Burke didn't want to risk it for the 100,000 people who normally pig out at Riverfront Park.
We don't want that for our event. And the combination of a lot of people coming in from the outside of Spokane and a lot of Spokane mixing together, it didn't sound like it was going to be the best idea.
Though he says it's for a good reason, it's still a loss for vendors like Kennedy
River City stays a dream.
and local musicians who are supposed to play over the 6-day event.
Pig Out in the Park is kind of one of the biggest music festivals we have coming down to the stretch at the end of summer. So to have all these bands be kind of hyped up and then suddenly shut down is a pretty big blow.
I've been asked multiple times today if Hoop Fest and the fair are still going on. The answer is yes.